And we are going to call past Governor Marie Kennedy up to present on the Dream Big campaign. Timekeeper, please do give her 15 minutes, not per the agenda. Thank you. Did the PowerPoint come up? I'm going to do it right now. I'm trying to share with our people at home.
All right. Okay, got it. I was so afraid this wasn't going to come through. I copied links and did all kinds of things trying to get it over. So I'm glad it finally arrived. Well, I'm into, with this donor relations task force, we're into Google Docs. I've never worked with Google Docs. I'm retired. I was a hospice nurse for the last 9 years before I retired. I had no clue what Google Docs was.
I think borrow this just for a second while we wait. I remiss in not telling you when the submissions are due to the portal for Big Goal Accelerator. June 30th is the deadline. That would be for the year, our fiscal year. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome.
What was the June 30th.
If it doesn't, don't worry about it. You know me, I'll win.
Michelle, it's working.
It's working.
It's working.
It's not working. I love windows.
Isn't it fun? Well, while we're trying to do that, because I know that Michelle likes to stay on point and on time, let me just say that my name is Marie Kennedy. I am a past governor from the dark ages, 1998 to 2000. My team of governors, each term of governors has a name. We come up with a name that kind of talks about who we were. And since we all went out in 2000, we were the Millennium Madams. So hopefully my reputation didn't precede me. I am a member of the Donor Relations Task Force, and this is something new that has been generated on the federation level. It's been going on for, I believe, a little more than a year now, charged with raising $15 million over the next 10 years to help ensure the future of Soroptimist. For those of you who may not be familiar with how Soroptimist has evolved over the years and why we're still here 100 years later, is because Soroptimist takes the time about every 5 years to look at themselves and say, are we still relevant to today's woman? And that is so vital, because that's a reason that you don't see a lot of nonprofit volunteer organizations around anymore, because they stay embedded in old ways of doing things. They don't listen to their potential younger members, and they don't evolve. Soroptimist has been magnificent at doing that. Now, you've heard about the Dream Big campaign. I'm not going to worry. Oh, that's very interesting. Oh, well, okay.
Our studio audience can see her whole presentation.
Not you. It's all right. They're just slides. Yeah, okay. So you've heard about the Dream Big campaign, and from President-elect Stephanie. So you're probably wondering, what's in it for me? What's in it for my club? What's this $15 million going to do, right? And why are you asking for more money? Well, we're asking you, but we're also asking a lot of other people for this money. It's not just, we're not hoping that we're going to raise $15 million from our members. You may be aware that recently, Soroptimist secured a grant of $100,000 from QB. I don't understand this at all. Well, it was because we were going out to corporations, different businesses, and saying, hey, come on, give us some money. You know, we're doing good. And they were saying, you don't have enough members for us to get the exposure that we are looking for in return for our donation. Same thing we hear in our own communities, right? What are you doing for me? So by creating the liveyourdream.org website, they have expanded our membership and our reach and our impact out into the world, so that now other people are starting to take notice. All right. We all know what the big goal is, right? 500,000 women and girls over the next 10 years. And you're not alone in doing this. That's why the Donor Relations Task Force has been formed, is to help you and us get there. That $15 million is going to be what's going to get us there. Okay, so let's look like. Think of some adjectives that we want Soroptimist to be described with. Anybody? Dynamic, absolutely. How about thriving? Yes, right? We want to reverse this membership decreasing trend that we're in. We want it to be thriving. We want ignition. We want people to say, oh, Soroptimist, I know who they are, right? Instead of, you're a what? Okay. How about impactful, increasingly impactful? We want our communities to say, oh yeah, I know what Soroptimist has made a big difference in my organization, my community, my school. Also, sustainable. Sustainability is huge. We have to plan ahead for our future and make sure that we are sustainable, not only in membership, but also financially and technologically. And that has been, I think, one of the biggest things over the last few years, is that our Federation leadership has been wonderful about not increasing dues more than they feel our members can bear and more than they need. They have been wonderful about keeping staff as small as they can and still provide the services that we need. And to get talent today, you all know, those of you that are working, to get talent today, you need to pay them. And we need talent. So we want to make sure that we are sustainable and that we can do more in a better way. All right, so when we dream together, we grow together. Now, we want to expand our programs because that's how we're going to be most impactful, right? With our programs, we have to engage supporters. Now, this $15 million is going to enable us to expand the DREAM projects. That's very, very important. And we need strategies to do that. Now, our five key pillar areas are our DREAM programs. We want to increase the number of women and girls we're serving, grow and retain our members, greater public awareness and recognition. And that we get by promoting our impact through our DREAM programs, fundraising, having the money to increase and support our programs, and then invest in the dreams of 500,000 women and girls. That's fine. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. All my little pieces of paper here. Oh, Okay, so program delivery, the 3 I's: invest, build partnerships. Oh no, we're not to the 3 I's yet, are we? And I did practice this. I want you to know that. We want to build partnerships. You know, partnerships are important because, first of all, that attracts new members. When you partner with a Boys and Girls Club, or you partner with another nonprofit in your community, you raise awareness, know more about Soroptimist, and you might gain a member. But also, we want to partner with people like QVC that can give us money, also expand awareness about Soroptimist, because in return for that grant, QVC is going to mention Soroptimist, and they're huge. Anybody who loves QVC knows. Also, Christine Baranski, the actress, recently has come on board to talk about Soroptimist and to support us. And we want to invest in our members and with leadership training. We all have struggled, just like Pat McKay was saying, helping people to step up into leadership. And so Federation wants to help us by supplying some leadership training that we can do in our clubs, so that people don't say, me? No, I could never be president. No. Because first of all, your president's going to make the job look easy, and you're also going to do some leadership training so that people are more comfortable taking on leadership roles. And that then builds into region leadership and federation leadership. And Kathy and Dawn Marie and Stephanie can all point to that, how fabulous. And I was on the fundraising council on the federation level. It's an amazing opportunity and experience. And then we want to look at membership models that will appeal to our younger members. Maybe the leadership model we're using now is not one that our younger members find appealing or doable. Maybe they feel, no, that's just too time consuming, or that's not my style. So we need to be a little more flexible. I had a region governor in the 90s who said the F word of the 90s was flexibility. And I think flexibility is still the F word for our time, because we need to be very flexible. All right, program sustainability. So we need new types of donors, freeing our clubs to do what they do best, which is programs. So if we can get these new donors, then you don't have to spend as much time raising money. We want to help improve club management, improve our infrastructure. Now, the technology part of this is very important. Thank you, Madam Timekeeper. I have my yellow card. All right. Because anyone who has been in charge of a program, if you call headquarters and you want some data, it's very tough for them sometimes to get that data for you, because our technology, they have not spent the money. The money has gone to programs. They've not spent the money on the technology. And we all know technology is very expensive. Software is very expensive. So that's going to be a very important improvement, and also to make that technology available to our non-English speaking countries. We have 19 countries and territories. Not all of them speak English, and that's a tremendous expense. All right, the benefits: more financial support, right? For clubs, increased program resources, new relation management tools. We want clubs to focus on program delivery rather than fundraising, expand our pool of leaders. And then Soroptimist advocates will help share that greater improvement that we're doing. Now, here are the 3 I's. All right, we want to inspire, use your personal stories and your personal achievements and your influence to inspire others to support the big goal. Also, introduce those with a capacity to donate to our federation so that, or to the Donor Relations Task Force, so that we can contact them and do a good sales job and see if we can get them to donate. And invest. So how do you invest? We are going to invest on an individual level and a club level, or as a group. Participate as a club. Do a fundraiser for the Dream Big campaign. Every gift is important. As an individual, okay, 1 minute. All right, mother. I can't get it all in 1 minute. I had to wait, you know. Every gift is important. It doesn't matter the size of the gift. It does matter if it's a really big gift, but everybody's gift matters. And the most important thing is, how many people here are members of the Laurel Society already? Well, every gift that you give to the Dream Big campaign counts toward your Laurel Society membership. Aha. So that's a good thing. And you actually might get up to the next level. If you started out at your envoy level, you might actually move up. I have been a monthly giver to Laurel Society for over 15 years. I am now at the ambassador level. And you don't even notice it's gone. It comes out of the checking account every month. And next thing you know, you're getting invited to the Laurel Society event at the convention. Not a bad thing. Do a social media fundraiser. Become a local champion. Like and share media posts. All of these things help support our Dream Big campaign. We will succeed by working together. It's very, very important. So make a gift. You can do a one-time or a monthly pledge. You can mail a check to Soroptimist International of the Americas. If you want to make a larger commitment, there's bequests, but there's also some people who make a larger commitment. And Erica Cheslock is at headquarters. She's wonderful. She's one of the newer employees on the Federation level. And she's been just fabulous to those of us on the Donor Relations Task Force. I must tell you, Federation has hired some real quality people with talents in fundraising, in doing things like this, encouraging donors and getting donors. I have some handouts that I will put on the tables, my business card, as well as some fun fundraiser ideas, and ask the ambassador. It's a form that you can fill out and give to any member of the board, and they'll get it to me. I am happy to sit down with you at any time and answer any questions that you may have, all right? But this is exciting. This is an audacious goal, and I think we can do it. I really believe we can do it together. So thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, past Governor Marie. So that topic we feared a little would be a little boring, and you were not boring. I'm so excited. So I was like, oh yeah. So, well, there's also a lot to fit on our agenda, and I know my people. So I've got to know the message, but I appreciate your delivery and your presentation. So thank you very much. And of course, Stephanie Smith and Aisha and Maria are here if you guys have any more questions to further discuss the Dream Big campaign. So